Hey guys, GadgetGirlKylie here, and welcome back to my Let's Play walkthrough of the third LittleBigPlanet game on the Sony Playstation 4, and we are on to the last level now. I'm not gonna lie, I've tried this a few times, and I find it the most frustrating level that I've ever played on LittleBigPlanet, I have to say, so we're gonna give it another go now, and see if I can get past this level. I seem to die on the Sackboy bit and the Oddsock bit, but everything else I'm fine with. Of course I do die as well, you know, at certain points, but what I mean is I can get up to the Oddsock bit, but I always seem to just lose all my lives, and you have to start from the beginning of the... What? So that happened, so that's a wasted life. And again. There we go, one more bomb to the back and we'll be able to go sweep next. I always lose a life on this bit. I don't know why that is. I did better that time, actually. Whee! Come on, go to the back. Now it's time to be swoop. Swoop one's pretty easy once you get the hang of it. Okay, straight down. Swooping with the R1 shoulder button. Almost died. Left first. And then at the next fork in the road, take a right. Okay. Okay, Sackboy now. And it's hat time! So that's why there's no prizes and stuff, guys, because I have restarted it, so... Oh no! Ah, it's always that bit. This is the part that I get stuck on, because you've got to get the timing perfect, otherwise you die. It's so annoying. No, slightly too soon. Slightly. Oh no! And then of course there's been a couple of deaths where I've died because the hat was just being disobedient. Come on! That shouldn't have killed me! That should have been the right time to do it. It's so annoying. Right. Okay. I am determined to do it. I'm right at the end of the game now. Oh! No, dead. How does that get me? Right, I've got 2 lives left now, guys. If I die, I have to start all up the way at the start of the level again, which is like the 5th time. Yay! Okay, last but not least is Oddsock. Let's see if I can do Oddsock this time. So this is where I've gotten up to before.
Rising. We need to get out of here, quick! I'm allergic to drowning. I come out in these big, well, death.
Go. Ah! Oh my god! That is so annoying! And of course you start right at the start again, so if you keep losing lives you're gonna start right at the beginning. So that part is what gets me. No! Did it that time. Yes! Yes! I did it! Woohoo! At last! You don't know how many times I've restarted this level. I'm so happy! Yay! Awesome! No lives lost. Oh, screw that. I'm not doing that on that level.
Let's get out of here!
Go, 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 go!
We're doomed, dear friends!
Whee!
Ah!
Soft clouds.
Newton?
Oh, it's his dad.
What did I say about the Titans, Newton?
I don't remember there being a strict rule.
Newton? We'll continue this at home.
Naughty Newton. Told off by Dad now.
Let us return to Stitcham Manor.
Yay! Everything's returning. All the creativity is back.
That should hold them. Buncombe is forever in your debt, as too am I, on behalf of my slim-witted son. Now, Newton, how are you getting on with that dimensional doorway?
As good as new. You sure you don't want me to come with you all? I'm sure I'd be a great help. I know a few jokes.
Aww, I wouldn't mind spending time with Newton. I just feel really sorry for him now. Yay!
Well, I hope Craftworld is ready for the four of you. I approached the third Titan fearlessly. I ably navigated the belly of the beast before planting an explosive device.
I like how he's just saying it was him.
As Newton tries in vain to rewrite the events we have just witnessed with our own peepers, we say farewell to our brave band of friends, heroes who worked together to put things right. We saw one become several, bonded together in the noble crusade of creating and sharing. And we were reminded there are so many like-minded thinkers up here, sailing the ever-expanding astral tides of the Imagisphere. Every one of us emits thoughts, notions, and dreams, and by connecting with others, we can make a better reality in this, our own world. This celestial plane of potential, this stellar collective of wide-eyed wanderers and wanderers, this little big planet.
Aww. Awesome. So that concludes the story. Let's just turn off that music because it sounds awfully familiar. Okay, so as always, when I finish a game, I do kind of like a mini review, thoughts and impressions. Now, before we begin, since I haven't played any of the community stuff at all, really, this is just going to be a review solely from my experience from the single-player storyline and, you know, what I thought of the game. So, the game itself is very short, storyline-wise, but that stands to reason because this is a game about creativity in the community and stuff like that. So don't worry, I will be doing more videos in the future. There's some side levels that I didn't end up doing, so I will do those. And also I want to do some community levels and stuff like that as well for my channel. So I will be doing stuff like that. But I thoroughly enjoyed the storyline. I'd probably say that this story is a close second to the story in LittleBigPlanet for the Sony Playstation Vita. That's my favourite LittleBigPlanet game, and this one is a close second. There were quite a few bugs that I came across in this game. I had some issues copying over the DLC from the previous LittleBigPlanet games, but I got around that by letting the game fully install. And once the game was fully installed, so there was no installing in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. For those of you watching my stream, you'll know what I'm talking about here. I had issues at that time, but once that's installed, I had no problem importing my DLC over from the other LittleBigPlanet games, and it did miss a few things. So what I did is I went over to the shop within the game itself and just re-downloaded things I've already purchased, and once I restarted the game or restarted the PlayStation 4, they then appeared in my Pop-It, because I know some people were saying that it didn't appear for them after they downloaded. Just make sure you restart the game and they should be there. Other than that, I had a couple of glitches where it forced me out of the game. It actually closed the game as well, so I had to go back into it from the PlayStation 4 main menu. And online is pretty interesting, actually. I've played online with my boyfriend while I'm at my house and he's at his twice, and both those times we had issues. The first issues I had was that I was unable to see any of my friends online. I don't have the triangle feature to send requests to friends or anything within the game. That's not there for me, yet when I went round to my boyfriend's I could see that it was there for him, so I don't know why it's not appearing for me. And the only way I could join his game was by finding him in the PlayStation 4 main menu and saying join game. So there was that issue, and how we got around it was that he could see me, so he just jumped into my pod, and then he left to go to his pod, and I just followed him, and that's how we got around it. But it's a bit of a mess around really, and it was a bit annoying. And other than that, there was quite a lot of lag online, where we were both gliding around the screen, and there seemed to be some input lag with the controls, which gave overall quite a frustrating experience really, which is not what you want from a Little Big Planet game. You want it to be smooth and enjoyable. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was enjoyable, it's just that we died way more than we should have done because we were gliding around like ice skaters, so it was just weird. And then we both played together over at his house, which was better. We weren't gliding around, but then there was the issue of the respawns, which is a constant issue that's been in all of the Little Big Planet games. When you're sharing a screen and playing together, if you're near a respawn point and someone dies, they will respawn at that point, and then if you're separated, then if you don't get to each other in time, one of you will die, and it'll just be a constant death loop. And we found ourselves in that situation a few times, which was really irritating, while both playing over at his house, but it was still enjoyable. That said, despite all of those issues, I've thoroughly enjoyed this game. I really wanted to complete it, and I'm so glad I have. This is the second Little Big Planet game that I've completed on my channel here. I would love to go back to the first Little Big Planet game and also the second. I did start a Let's Play walkthrough of the second Little Big Planet game, but my hard drive failed on my PlayStation 3 and I lost the save, so I would have to start again. And I was also doing that with another YouTuber, but our schedules seemed to clash, so yeah, that kind of just fell by the wayside and I didn't end up doing any more, but I will consider going back to the first and second Little Big Planet games maybe, but I don't know, I'm not setting that in stone. There's a lot more I want to do on this game. So, impressions, good game. There's a lot of glitches, so just bearing that in mind. They are fixing them though, don't worry, there will be patches out and fixes and stuff. But the game graphically is amazing, it's still a heck of a lot of fun to play, it's very charming, it's friendly for all ages, the voice acting is brilliant, the textures are just amazing on the PlayStation 4. I mean, I haven't seen the PlayStation 3 version, but I've got to guess that the PS4 version is the superior one. And I'm really excited to see what people come up with in the community, created levels and stuff, so I want to start covering some community levels and things like that. I think that would be really cool. And since I've got the PlayStation 4 camera, I am tempted to stream some community nights and appear on camera with you guys and stuff like that. It is something I'm considering. But today I had issues with streaming. I was kicked out of Twitch a lot on the PlayStation 4. I don't know if that was issues just for today or what, but I will try again in the future. So marks out of 10, I'd probably say this is based off the storyline alone, remember, because I've not played much of the community, and plus the community is subjective anyway because it's levels people create, you know, it's not the game designer's levels. So I would say 8 out of 10, and the only reason I give it a -2 from a total of 10 out of 10 is because of the glitches, and you know, these are things that should have been addressed before the game released. And yeah, that's about it really. Oh, and obviously the slightly buggy online experience and, you know, stuff like that. I don't know why it was like that because I've got 150 meg internet. I know that probably playing over the internet is somewhat capped for online multiplayer for the PS4. My boyfriend's got okay internet, but still, it was just like, yeah, it shouldn't have been that bad, but I still enjoyed it. I still enjoyed the game. So, future Little Big Planet videos will probably be those extra levels at some point. I don't know whether this is going to be as regular as it has been with uploads because it's been one every other day. I might slow down a bit and just do it every once in a while. So, bear in mind after this episode, it might just be like one every once in a while and not one every other day. So I'll try and do the extra levels, I'll try and do some community stuff and some streams on Twitch with you guys, with live interaction and playing multiplayer with you guys, because that's something I really want to do. I wanted to make sure that this playthrough was single player, just me playing, because obviously otherwise it'd be too awkward to organise with people when to play with them. So yeah, I'm just glad that I finished the storyline anyway. So I'm just going to finish off letting the credits roll, guys. I'm going to go quiet now, so there might be a secret scene at the end of the credits, but I don't know, so I'm just going to leave them on. But otherwise, guys, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, favourite and share the video. Stay tuned to the playlist, link in the video description. There will be some more Little Big Planet videos of this game, so don't forget to stay tuned. As always, thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time, guys.